What's up? Welcome back. This is another video. We're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about team building, when to use autoplay, and stuff I preserve / stack and why, which can range from gear, potions, or energy refills, and all the above, or the summoning. So I'm gonna go a little deep into that. Team building, I won't go too deep because there's an update coming very soon. I'm gonna change a little bit of it, but I'll let you know once I start releasing everything. Thank you. Go ahead and go to the next segment. Yeah, this is Monkey Business, and this is the first segment. Now, in this segment, we're going to talk about team building. Now, what do I mean by that? You must always have your equal amount of heroes based on what you need them for. As in, say you need one tank, one melee, one healer, one range, and one support. You will need a balanced team to get through the game efficiently. If you don't, then you're kind of screwed. So I'm gonna just go to a random campaign, and I'm gonna show you what I'm normally working with. So normally I'm working with Cyrat with a little bit of Time Fowler, Witch, Slime Master, and Achilla. Achilla, he is my range, and he is my my one hitter. When he begins, he'll just one tap everybody around. My Slime Master is my tank. His slimes will tank for me, and he can save my hero. I really got the Witch for his AoE and for his high damage, because if I were to use, wait, do I not have a banner? I do not. I gotta hunt for my accessories. It do not come from me. So what I do with this team, I used the Time Fowler attack up buff. He is more of a buffer than a healer, but he do got life steal. I use that buff, and then I use his, what's called again, Hell or High Water. If you already have an increase a buff on you and your team, that can turn to the Ultra buff, which is 60% from 20%, I believe, right? Yes. So in this whole combination, what I normally do is wait until the very last area, and then I'll use the Ultra buff and use all 3 AoE to just I'll kill all the mobs, so I won't have to sacrifice anybody. Now, unless I got shields, that could be another issue, but I got a way around that. Now, normally I will run my support with my rangers and with my tanks. Now, one thing is because we have 2 updates coming out very soon. To the reason why I didn't want to go in depth with it, but we have an update for the artifacts where they're gonna really make defense kind of simplified. But once the update come out, we can look at it more, and I can explain more on that topic. We also have, I don't know if this will come with this update, but I know we have one update where there'll be specific classes and bonuses. So if you're a tank, you'll probably get 25% more defense, probably, just stuff like that. Or if you're an attacker, you get 15% more attack and 1 or 2 more pierce. I know you don't know what Pierce is, but that is upcoming. So that's why I'm not gonna go that deep into it. But you just want a well-balanced team that can complement each other, that can help you go through. So this is mine, and I've been doing really well with this team. So I'm gonna keep using it, but I'm not gonna do any changes yet because of the new updates that will come out soon. So always have a tank, always have a buffer or a healer. If you don't want to go by them basic rules, that's cool. But then you just have to have a cheese way of doing it, which this is mine. Now, if I need to really be cheesy, I will take out Achilla and I put in Fedoras. Now I got 3 AoEs with the Witch, Cyrat, and Fedoras, which is all high damage, especially with the Ultra buff. So that's a good team I have. But if I need just single target damage, normally I put in Achilla. If I don't think I need Slimers in my tank, then I put in a different tank like a Lark or High Pride. I only use a Lark and Slimers as my tank. So yeah, just one of them. Or if I need to, I just put my Alchemist in, because she is one of my good tanks, and she does do hit back and heal every round with a regen set. So it can really be any other orientation. You just really have to make it a good balance that can benefit you the most. Alright, that's it for this session. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next one. Thank you. Alright everybody, welcome back. This is the second section, and this one we're going to talk about autoplay and when not, and when to use it. Now, I don't really want to show gameplay on this one because you can't really show how simple it is, because autoplay is just as it is, autoplay. It don't got the greatest chip in its head to operate like we do. Like if you have to kill this one enemy before your whole team get killed. But with a bot, they're probably thinking, oh well, my other hero friend over there can take you out, so I'm gonna hit you, not knowing they can go first. But we do know that. And then sometimes what's really wrong with autoplay is that they're going to use your most strongest skills first without using them at the most optimal time. For example, if I show you a gameplay now, I'm going to just show you what the Wish usually do. I already got everything set up. This is usually my Fodder hunting area with Achilla, but I'm going to show you this example. Achilla can really solo everybody here. But you see that, right? They didn't want to try to get close. Now, another reason why they will use certain skills first is if they're not close to an enemy. So if they're not close to an enemy and the only skill they have is the AoE, they're going to use that skill, even if you plan to use that skill into a later round. The AI don't know that. They don't have that brain chip like our brains are to realize that. Some do, but just not this one in particular. So you guys take it as a grain of salt. Now, another thing about autoplay is that when you use autoplay, you can also use your reward boosters, and that's normally what I use when I level up my fodders. Now, if I'm leveling up my fodders doing autoplay on 12-1, I know my Chila can kill everything in 12-1 and not die because I got them geared to that adequate amount. So I know I can use it 5 times and 2 times without risking if autoplay is gonna mess it up. That's another thing with autoplay. You have to master where they're gonna go. It's the same thing with having proper team placement. Let me show you an example. So I'm gonna take the wish back out and put in another fodder hero. Put in a 2-star just so it can match. I'm gonna put him a Chila on the right side, which was the most recommended side. And you see on autoplay, he killed enemy to get an extra turn kill. Right there, he just stopped. Why did he stop? Because the autoplay couldn't get to them good enough in order to get to the next enemy, kill him, and keep going. So basically, just having him on that side and having autoplay do it, it can still mess up. I talked to the devs about this, and they said that it is like a % gauge where the AI will think for like a moment, and it depends on how much HP the enemy has. It depends on how tanky they are, their defenses, the stuff along those lines where they think they won't kill them, but it will kill them. But it just be confused and just go around. Now let me change the proper placement for him. Now this one I just figured out on my own. I want to do some testing. And this placement, he can knock everything out his way on this one, even by skipping some. He went over there and he still came back, going up, going back down, and now he did not stop for that, right? That's how autoplay works. You have to position the heroes in the proper way so that autoplay can still do the job. What you don't want to do with autoplay, if you know you cannot solo an area, or if you know you're getting super close to dying, or if you die 20% of the time, I highly do not recommend to use it. Even if you think you'll win or you don't win, just don't use it, because you don't want to waste your energy, especially if you're using a rewards booster, because that can be very annoying and you cannot get that energy back. So just be careful how you autoplay. This also counts for dungeons. Me in my dungeon, for example, I'll show you. Dungeon, I will go to artifacts, KLG clearance, that a good one? Okay, cool. For example, see, I can do 14 on manual, but I cannot use autopilot on 14 at all. But I can use autopilot on 13 and still win. But I have a low chance of winning, like a medium low chance. For 14, none, 12, I have a guaranteed chance of winning because it's weak enough for me to do it. So autoplay is at its best. So all in all, just be careful when you use autoplay and when you don't, and try to use it when you can guarantee that you won't waste your time. That's all. Alright, going to the last and the third section. Alright guys, and for the last session, I'm gonna just tell you about the stuff that I preserve and try and stack and why. I'm gonna try and make it short, because if I go into detail, it's gonna be a long one. I just tried to do a recording and I made a super long one, so I'm gonna just shorten this up and make a point. So I don't know about you, but I do stack on energy refills. Right now I have 32. Now I try to get up to 50. I do buy certain bundle packages for the sales, like the $10 one of the best deals. I buy a couple of those every other week, just so throughout my days of me not getting enough energy, I can just play a little bit longer. Your energy fully refills up about 3 times a day fully, and I play a lot more on that. I do work from home, but I do get bored after work a lot, so sometimes I use 1 or 2 more throughout the day just to get that little extra oomph in my game. And that's really all for the energy. That's just what I use to just keep playing and do more, and usually I don't run out to a couple of weeks to a month. Another thing that I stack is hero souls. Now I don't know how to make them all be seen at once. You know what, let's start with SP tomes since I'm here. So one of the things that I do stack is SP tomes, which right now I got about 110 greens, about 157 red, about 180 wisdom, 131 valor. So I do stack these as well. I don't really need to, I just don't feel the need to use them. I like to grind, and that's the whole point I have energy for. Now if I do get desperate and I do need to lower somebody else quick, quickly, then I will use them. For example, I used to have about 300 wisdom, and yeah, I chunked them things down, and I still have a lot. I like to preserve that just in case I get a good hero that I can just use them all on it. I'm not really in a rush. I do enjoy grinding and the energy spending. That's just me personally. Some people don't. I do. Another thing that I do save on is gold. I try not to go below 4 million, only because you never know when you might get that 4, 5, or 6 star artifact depending on which part of the game you're at. Right now I'm getting 5 or 6 stars, so if I get like a good quality 6 star, especially if it's a really high tier one, I'm going to upgrade it. And I want to upgrade it now, I don't want to wait. And the normal cost to upgrade something to 16 for a 5 or 6 star, I think it's all the costs around the same. It's about 1.5 million or 1.6 million. I know Flare up in the Discord if I posted it, I just forgot where. But that's why I do carry a lot of gold, so I can just keep in touch with the gear I have, and if I need to fix a hero, then I need to fix them. At one point I had to get my Chila fixed up, and I had to spend 5 million gold. I did go under my recommended, but only because I knew it should be my main fodder hunter, so that was worth it. Also, so another thing I do try and stack up on is gems, these right here. Now I don't normally spend them a lot. Right now I got over 1,000. Usually I buy the big brew packs, which normally I still do, but I just keep these here just in case I want to buy something else. But for now, I am going to stack them just so if I need to do anything or need to buy extra energy refills, you just never know, then I'll just have them gems right there. If you already have a plan, then you normally don't really have to stack them if you don't want to. Now let me see. Now also for my let me see if I can find it. Okay, can I show all these? I don't think it'll let me, would it? No, it's not. So I also stack a lot on the potions. This is my wait, so I probably can't even show you the green ones because that's annoying. That's really annoying. Will it show me now? There we go. So here we go. So now I do stock up on potions a lot, but I did just do a lot of upgrades in my green, and once again that's why I do stock up on potions for emergencies like this. So I know I just recently finished upgrading Fodder all the way, I believe, or was it Cyrus? Yeah, it was Cyrus. I just started using Cyrus and I got him maxed out, and maxed out to level 50 of course, but I do try and conserve those. I think the most I have is for wisdom, because that's where the most of my main team is. And I think for here I have about, yeah, this is what my potions normally look like. It's just for wisdom it's a lot higher. Also another thing that I try to stock up on is hero souls. Once again, this isn't one that I can just show you freely, it just really won't let me. But I know for my at least, oh wait, can I show it up here? No, I cannot. All right, okay, no worries. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just post a screenshot up here. I don't really feel like going through all this and just wasting time with the editing, so I'm gonna just post all of my potions and brews up here. I'm gonna post also all of my hero souls, my SP tomes, and ooh, let me show you my scrolls. Now also I also stack scrolls as well. There's no really reason to if you can use them on a rare, but I like to keep a big stack of rare scrolls, purples, and I try to keep a stack of legendaries if I can. People do call me a hoarder of items, but I have at least 20 purples, and I just used them actually to upgrade. Which one was it? Was it Cyrus? It was not Cyrus. You know what? I'm gonna just skip ahead once I find the person who I upgraded the most. Alright guys, welcome back. So it was a Chila actually, I forgot. She was the one that I had upgraded a lot. And I upgraded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10 to 11, 12 times, give or take. And it was worth every penny, in my opinion. I will also leave a screenshot of that above here as well. That is all the stuff that I stack and preserve. This was a long section. Let me know how you feel, if this was too long or if I overly explained anything in this section, if you can. But yeah, thank you. I will be posting another video next week as well. Now we do have the beta next week, and I'm going to well, I think tomorrow I'm going to have it. And after I play with it a little bit, I did save the goal, as you can see, to play around with some armor, and then I will give you guys a updated video on that, just so that once the update is almost to production, you guys can already have the information you need to do what you need to do and to prepare. Now to give a little bit of a small insight of the upcoming update, I'm gonna post a screenshot of what some of the devs have been saying for the update, and then I'm going to be posting some other screenshots for another upcoming update for like the specific different class name of that format. So thank you, and hey, like, comment, subscribe if you can, and I really do love making these videos. Talk to you all later. Bye bye.